Hey, what's up, guys? Sam is super hyped for the stream, apparently. Yep, was waiting all day, bruh. Well, why? Were you expecting an Isaac stream? This is the only thing that keeps me entertained. Well, I appreciate it. How was y'all's day? My day was like a lot. It was weird. It was like, firstly, it was like a 9, then it was like a fucking 7, then it was like, I'm gonna rule it an 8 kind of day, you know? Could have been much worse than it was. And I was expecting it to be a lot worse than it was. But it wasn't. So it was pretty good. Cat feels so quiet today. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm back, fix my chair, bruh. You broke it? Since when? You know what? I kind of feel like playing Isaac. Oh, I know that's all I've been playing, but like, I don't know, man. I'm just feeling an Isaac stream, you know? No, just thought I broke it, but I didn't. Okay, well, that's cool. Hey, Air. You're back again. What's up? I'm still doing homework, sorta, so I'm low-key absent. What is that Isaac head you get? I don't know, I've never heard of that until you mentioned it. Is T-Boy Rebirth canon? Yes, I believe every Isaac game is canon, besides Anti-Birth. But it's like almost canon because of how popular it is in the not fan series, but it's like, in Rebirth you would get Isaac's head. Well, I don't know where, I've never seen that. Send a link of it in the Discord or something. Scrolling through the dumbest of dumb arguments and how the Edward is being okay too. I'm not even about to bother to try and read that out loud. Yeah, it's stinky. Might be something important, I don't know. Well, I mean, it's not important if it's not part of the lore. Okay, I'm gonna do homework over stream F. And they changed the ending. It's sad that Isaac is always dead. Well, I mean, we can't ask them to change the ending of their own game. Like, that's, like, I mean, it is what it is, you know? And to be honest, I don't think anyone, including the owner or, like, the creators, know what the canon ending is. There's endings, it's just like, well, I mean, there's nothing specific. You know what I mean? It's like, so I will force him to do it. Well, Sam, I don't think you can do that, because not even, I don't, like, I could be wrong about this. I didn't look too much into, like, the owner's thoughts on the lore or anything. But from what I know, I'm pretty sure that there isn't any sort of, like, canon, like, ending. Or if there is, they don't know it. You know what I mean? So it isn't official then? I mean, it's like, I'm not sure. Look it up, man. Look it up. I'm not an Isaac expert yet. Hear me out. Yet. I will be in the future. I haven't had time to look into the lore. Especially since me looking into the lore is going to spoil the entire game for me, right? I've never seen the endings. I'm not the expert. I've never even finished it. It's what, like, so it's just, it's a bunch of things. What does that mean? That's just a face I do. I don't know. I got it from someone else. It was a habit. I just use it in daily conversation now. But basically, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look into it in the future, but I can't, because if I do, it's gonna spoil a lot of it for me. And you know, it's like, what's the point then? It's like, sure, you unlocked it, but you already know what happens, you know? And that's something that's been, like, making me not want to do certain, like, streams, like Undertale Genocide or something, right? Because it's like, I love Undertale, I love, like, the story, I love everything about it, but it's like, I've already seen what's happened in the games, so it's like, I want to play it for you guys, of course, but it's like, I don't have any motivation to, because it's like, I already beat it, I already know what this happens, what this would happen, you know, like, plus I feel like I'm skimming through it, you know? Undertale or The Binding of Isaac, which one do I prefer? The Binding of Isaac. Hands down. I think it's starting to become my favorite game ever. Like, even, like, it might even take the cake on Minecraft. And that's saying a lot. Because it's like, Minecraft, it's like, it has infinite replay value, but it's not the way Isaac is. Isaac, like, Minecraft, it dies down after a little bit. Once you beat everything there is to beat, what's left, right? It's like, there's a bunch of stuff you can do, of course, I love it so much. But it's like, I get bored of it, you know? Everyone does. Everyone gets bored of Minecraft. at one point, right? The only thing that's like stopping that is like maybe you play with friends and it's really fun or whatever, but it's like when it boils down to it, there's only so much gameplay. The Binding of Isaac, it's constant gameplay, but it's like, but like you keep unlocking things as you go. And that's something I like about it. It's that you don't have everything just handed out to you, right? You have to unlock it. You have to put in the time and effort to unlock things in the Binding of Isaac. And I love that so much. Because I don't put in effort for anything. You know what I mean? It's fun when you build, roleplay, hang with others. Well, yeah, that gives Minecraft its replay value, right? Plus, you can build whatever you want. Start your own projects. That's cool and all. I love that. I love that it's not like one of those games where it's like all you do is fight, or it's like all you do is progress a certain storyline. It's whatever you want to do. It's life better, you know. And I love Minecraft, but it's like I love certain aspects of Minecraft that the Binding of Isaac wouldn't have, and I love certain aspects that the Binding of Isaac has that Minecraft doesn't. I don't have. What does Fortnite have to do with any of this? But it's like I love them both. But it's like for certain qualities, right? And it's like I don't think that it'd be fair to compare them because of just like Minecraft's a very calming game. Like it's like it helps people relax at the end of the day. It helps them unwind, do whatever. Binding of Isaac is like a rage game, you know? It's like you have to grind for hours on end, and if you pick up one wrong item, your entire run could be ruined. And it's just like it's one of those games you have to grind to get good at, or else you're never going to be able to get good at it. But it's like I want to put in the effort to get good at that game because it's a really good game, you know? It's such a good game. XQC. Well, I don't care. Were we talking about XQC? Who is the biggest streamer on Twitch? Well, I don't give a shit. He's a stream like he's French or whatever, and meh, not a fan. Okay. I play it when I finish with Modern Warfare. It'd be so stressful. Exactly. It's not one of those games where you stress the fuck out to do something. It's one of those games you play to relax. And if you want, there's an option for the story mode, or like the option where you kill the dragon. Well, I don't know what XQC is. I've seen like one of his streams ever. So don't like be like, hey, he's from like I know he's Canadian or whatever. Yeah, I know, Sam. You don't have to tell me. I don't care. And I'm not gonna make the effort to. But as I was saying, Binding of Isaac is one of those games where it's like it's one of those games you have to put in the effort to get good at it, but it's like it's worth it, you know? Not a lot of games are like that. Some of them are like you have to grind to get good at it, but they're not worth it. But the Binding of Isaac is worth it, and that's what I think. Infinite replay value. When I say infinite, I mean infinite. You can kill mom first time. Cool, pog, end of the game, right? Nope. Once you do that, you get mom's heart and harder bosses in the womb and everything, right? And you gotta beat that 10 times before you can progress to the next like level where you fight Isaac or you fight Satan, Wrath of the Lamb, or not Wrath, just the Lamb. But it's like it's infinite and you unlock things as you go along. And I love it so much, you know? He'd scream a lot. I believe Flower's gonna become popular. Well, I hope you're right. I mean, I really do. Frenchies, then go eat some Frenchies, bro. I feel like it doesn't get enough credit where it's due, right? But it's like I've said this before. It's like The Binding of Isaac is a really good game, but it's like one of those games where it's popular, but only to a certain group of people, right? Minecraft's popular worldwide, right? It has like what 10,000 different languages you can play in. It's a bunch of shit, you know. And then I'll be known as the one viewer who has been forgotten. Sam, you're not going to be forgotten, and you want to know why? Because that sweet founder's badge you got. Those are like really important when it like really comes down to it, right? And for the people who couldn't sub, like, but they're like OGs, they have the VIP thing. I only have it if I'm subbed. Well, I mean, you'll just have to sub then. I don't know. I'm gonna give more people, like, as my streams grow, I'm gonna give more people the VIP thing. And that's gonna be, like, for OGs or other people that have, like, I don't know, that really made a stand on the channel. T-Boy would be so good if it was in multiplayer. I know! This is what I've been saying. Like, The Binding of Isaac. We need multiplayer. And, like, that's not even just like, oh, I'm shit, I need someone to carry me. That's not what I mean. But, what I mean is that, like, do you know how great it would be to just speed run it and, like, go against 4 other players that are, like, in the top 5 or whatever? And it's like, you're all on the same floor. Don't forget Reina, she's a mod. I'm not gonna forget her. Anyway, it's just like, it would be so cool. Ooga Booga, yes. Would need party play and mic play. Yeah, it's like, it would be so much more expanded. And it's like, I don't mind playing it, you know, alone. Or like, I don't mind, it's like, but it's not like a, you know, you can carry me so that I can unlock this one achievement without having to do any of the work. That's not what I'm saying, no. I want to go against people with it. Or like, if you're like playing with yourself or like a new beginner or something. And like you start off with a low rank, you play with other low ranks so y'all can like all level up together or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like it would be so much more expansive if it could do that. What do you think Call of Duty has made money off of? I don't know. I've played it like maybe once. Oh my god, I just can't like get over the fact that like T-Boy would be a mainstream game if it were multiplayer. Exactly! Like, it has so little, like, value to, like, certain people, but because it's, like, it's not multiplayer, and that's what everyone plays now, because everyone's fucking lonely, you know? It's just, like, it's a great game, I just want more people to, like, know this, you know? Because, like, what, like, people don't give it a chance, but when they do, they see that it's like everything. Like, I got you and Sam into the game. Like, you know, like, out of anyone, I would not have expected Sam to like it, you know? I never heard of T-Boy before watching your stream. I never heard of The Binding of Isaac till I found it when I was in class trying to, like, play some video games, and it was just on some free website. And I played, like, the demo, you know? It's like, it's not, it's only well known to that specific group of gamers, and it's like, why, you know? Because people would love it if they got to play it. They would absolutely die for it, you know? And and it bothers me so much that people don't know about it, you know? It deserves so much more recognition than it's getting. And like, yeah, like, literally, go on to the Binding of Isaac, like, list thing on stream, or like on Twitch. Tell me how many people are watching that right now. Tell me how many people are watching Rebirth right now. It's probably gonna be something like 7 viewers, or even like 0. Because no one's streaming it. No one thinks it's not in. It's not cool. And that's all people do. They only play the cool games because they're cool. And it's like, it's just so fucking annoying. Because it's like, I'm so angry about this. If T-Boy gets very popular, other people will try to make it the same. People are like, other people, when it gets popular, I kind of don't want it to at the end of the day. Because it's like, there's gonna be this entire new community of people that are like, that don't treat it like a certain way, you know? And I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that, you know? Constant player of it. Seeing people like just give it shit or whatever, and they're just, I couldn't, you know? Or like, I wouldn't like rage if someone were to call it overrated or something, if it got big in the future. Like, what I mean is they will try to copy the game so they can earn money. Oh my god, exactly. That's also something I'm afraid of. Like, remember when Baldi's Basics got big? It's a trash game, but it's like, you know, it's funny or whatever, right? There's like a million knockoffs of it. And it's like, I don't want to see that happen with Isaac or anything, right? By the way, hey Lena. I don't know if I said hi yet because I'm like ranting so hard right now. But it's like I want it to get the recognition it deserves, but at the same time I'm afraid that with like a whole bunch of new people, it's gonna change it up a lot, right? Like, I don't want to see, like, look at Among Us, there's copies being made, of course. It was a good game on its own. Now there's just like, it's a little overrated for my tastes. I can see the appeal, it's just not my thing. And it's just, like, and there's so many new things that could be added to Isaac, like, with a multiplayer mode. Little Huddy Lover, I don't know, that's their user, I'm not talking to them. But, it's sad that people can't be unoriginal. You mean sad they can't be original. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, I was raging so hard for a minute there. I'm like, out of it. I need a minute. But like, it would be so much more expansive if they had a multiplayer to it. Because there could be competitive speed runs for things, because there's like a daily runs challenge, right? And that's like the closest we've ever gotten to like multiplayer on Binding of Isaac. And it goes by like everyone's stream users and or not Steam users. And so it's like just a bunch of just it deserves some recognition. It deserves that multiplayer bit to it, because it's like it could help a lot in the future. And I'm just Because multiplayer, play with people, go against people. Like I'm thinking you could like play with people within your like level of skill, and your level of skill starts out at 0 based on how many runs you completed, based on the bosses you completed, how many you've killed. You like rise up in these ranks, and you go against people that are like around your level. Not just like, you could play against any random person and it'd just be like you against 5 other speedrunners, but you're trash, Like, I don't want to see that. Because it makes it like a lot more harder for like beginners to get better. It's like, it's just, that would be great, People compete with people like that are at their level of skill. People play with people and like their level of skill. Like, let's say like a bunch of beginners fighting on the run to mom or something, right? Like, that would be so cool, That would be amazing, right? Like, they're all helping each other so that they don't die first run, They all get the achievement. It's all happy, That's, like, I'd love to see that. Because it'd be like, it'd give a bunch of people, like, a bunch of stuff. The only thing I hate is that when they finally make it multiplayer, but there's gonna be no story mode for you to practice. No, that's not what I want. I would never. If it was only multiplayer, that'd be awful. Like, I want it to be like the way they have it set up to be Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like, there's your own, like, way you play on your own, but it links to, like, your multiplayer. So, like, how Minecraft is. Like, it gives the single player, multiplayer, friend, whatever. Right? And that's, like, kind of how I want to see it, but, like, oh god, that's so loud. But it's like, when you play on your single player, you can practice there, or you can, like, and if you defeat, like, let's say you defeat Satan on there, right? That will transfer to your ranks on multiplayer. That's how I want to see it happen. That way it's, like, even, and you playing against people that are within your, like, level of skill in the game. So that it's, like, fair for everyone. It's just, I would love that. I'd love to see that, Like, seeing a bunch of people speedrun a Binding of Isaac game, that'd be so cool. They're all on the same floor. Whoever gets to the, like, Mega Satan first wins. Without dying, right? I, like, literally thought up entirely how that would go down. Yeah, is there multiplayer in the new T-Boy? We don't know yet, but I really, really, really doubt that. They've never mentioned anything about it. I've just only recently heard of Repentance coming out. But it's like, But yeah, like, you have to practice on the Binding of Isaac if you ever want to get good, right? Like, let me check my Steam real quick. But I'm pretty sure I have like 30-something hours on it. And like, that seems like a lot, but that's not nearly enough. You need like 100 hours at least to be decent at the game. Yeah, like, I'm at what, 40? I think it said like 42 minutes or 42 hours on it. But that's not enough. That's not a lot. And it's one of those games that's worth the grind, I wouldn't say that a lot of games are worth it, but The Binding of Isaac is definitely worth it. It deserves recognition. It deserves a multiplayer. It deserves a lot of things. How long does it take to finish the game? Well, it depends if you're speedrunning or if you're playing a casual run. A casual run, it'll be like an hour a game. If you're going through it speedy, whatever, like 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Like, you've seen me, I've beaten Mom, like, within a 20-minute mark, which gives you a boss rush. Which means you can just, like, fight a bunch of bosses at once. Which sucks. But, I mean, like, it's possible to beat it, like, within that time. It's that easy? No, but it's like, once you get good at the game, it's easy. It gets easier as you get better. Like, I'm not gonna say it's 100% easy for me, but it's like, I've gotten better to it. Well, I'm an expert. I'm gonna become an expert. And, so it's just, it deserves recognition. That's all I've been saying. But it really does. I'm gonna cuss this bitch out. Anyway, you're gonna become an expert and a popular streamer? Well, I hope you're right, because I wanna do this for my future. Who are you gonna cuss out? The fish guy. The fish guy be pissing me off. I've been like at a very short fuse the entire day. And just, you know, no one wants to get on Flower's bad side. Yeah, dead ass. I will kill you if I get mad enough. But anyway, it deserves recognition. I know that's all I've been saying. I've been repeating it a lot, but it deserves it, you know? She'll beat your ass instantly. Facts. Anyway, it's just, you know? It's just one, it deserves it. And it's not getting any of that recognition. Only, unless, like, that one specific group of people that play. But it's like, it's, even if it is, like, semi-popular, like, in the real world, it's not big on Twitch. You see, like, what? 150 people viewing it, like, a day. Max. You know? Did you see the gold chat earlier? No, and I frankly don't care. But it's just like... bleh. I was raging on a lot. Sorry. But I feel very strongly about the Binding of Isaac deserving more credit than it's given. I just noticed a few hours people were spamming. Yeah, I heard. I'm like tired from that rant I did. Rich as fuck, yeah. Not to flex or anything, but I am number 5 on the leaderboard of all time. So, I mean, that's pretty big flex if I have to say. Hey, Reina, you missed my entire Why Binding of Isaac is so good rant. I literally was ranting about it for the entire stream so far, and I just stopped. Flowers Richius. But like, basically what I was saying is basically just Binding of Isaac, it deserves multiplayer, and it deserves recognition, but at the same time, I almost don't want it to have it, because once it gets popular, it's gonna be overrated, it's gonna be, it's just not gonna be as appreciated as it is now. It was a lot. I was literally ranting so hard, I'm tired. I'm willing to end the stream right now, I'm sleepy. What's everyone looking forward to this year? Maybe 1K followers on Twitch. Like, that's it. That's all I want. I don't want, like, 1,000,000 subs or 1,000,000 followers or anything. I just want like, 1K, and I'd be happy, right? That's, like, a big thing, you know? Or at least to a point where I get recognized by another streamer. Like, for more than just being nice or whatever. Or, like, rating them or something, right? I want to, like, do more than that. It's just, blah. I'm so tired. I was ranting so hard. That was so... It was a lot for me. Anyway, I guess I'll ask my question a second time. You can ask it anyways. I don't know if you were talking to me or Sam. They keep changing the PogChamp. That one's trash. I liked the other one better, but I didn't even like it. I just want to end the semester. Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping to get big on Twitch, or at least not, eventually have to give it up, right? Because I'm not really a goal-oriented person, but I kind of am. It's like, it just depends a lot on what I'm doing. And like, I've been like focusing my entire life trying to do art and not making progress with it. I've been like, at least a little bit, but like not by a lot. This is, yeah. I was practicing a lot with art, and I was, getting drained of it, I just couldn't go with it anymore. And then I found streaming, and it was like, wow, this is all I wanted to do when I was younger. Like, but it's better, even better than I expected. I made friends, I have a community almost. It's like, it's small but mighty, And I love that for us. Like, I didn't think I'd make it to this point in my life ever. I never thought I'd be even like get to play Minecraft, Java edition. I was like, I started out like from rock bottom, and I'm still there. I'm still at rock bottom, but it's like I've progressed, and I love that so much, I never thought I'd be at this point in my life. I wanted to be like a YouTuber, everyone was a YouTuber, that was just the thing. But it was like, I really wanted to. And I tried YouTube. Nope, not my thing. You are famous to me. Thank you, and that's what matters, My community loves me, and that's all I care about. Don't care about all those other big streamers. As long as I have my little community, it's great. We're thriving. But it's like, I wanted to do YouTube my whole life, and I tried it, not my thing, you know? I was like, nah, I don't like the editing, I don't like the etc. bits. It's just, I don't know, and I'm not a funny on camera person, right? I'm like interesting and I'm like creative, but I'm not like funny, you know, and that's what people look for when they go on YouTube. But I'm like a chill person. I'm like a person you can vent to for like the rest of your day, you know, and that's what my streams are, you know? Talk about whatever, just a life stream, you know? It's like a life stream. Like, just tell me how your day went. That's what my streams are, you know? If it's interesting, it's interesting. And I like it, you know? I like talking to people, I like making new friends, building a community. I love all of that. Only my last days watching the stream. The next time I watch it, you'll be famous. Hopefully you're right, but don't leave. You know? I love it. I love this. Never thought I'd get to like any point where I'd have some community. Small but mighty, and I just love it, you know? I never thought I'd get here, and it's like, wow. Cause like, I've been like at a really, really low point in my life for like a while now. A few years. And it's just like, streaming has changed it by a lot. Like, a lot. I'm feeling a lot better about just life in general from streaming. It's like the only thing I look forward to in the day. It was a game changer for real, and I'm just glad that I can like even just do it right now, and to like be able to maybe make that into a full-time career is like a dream. And, like, I'm getting like a little bit emotional about it almost because it's like, wow, you know. I just I love it. I really do. This streaming is what I do for like an escape from reality. And I think that's like something we all need. There's a reason why my tags are like mental health or and shit like that. It's like this is like a stream where like we're trying to relax, trying to get our mind off things. All of that stuff, you know? It's a bunch of I love this. I love this, you know? I never thought I'd get to the point where I just even have one viewer. And here we are. Community. And I love it. I love it. I keep saying that, but it's like, I love it so much. All I wanted was like YouTube, and I tried it. Not my thing. But streaming 100%. I love it. Just having that community, having those friends, and it's like, it brings everyone together too. Like, Brenna didn't know Air, Queen, those are the same people. I'm like out of it. Rena didn't know like Sam, Air, T, everyone else. Like they didn't know each other, but now they're great friends, and it's like I love that, you know. Like I met Rena off of a stream, and she's like a big sister to me. And it's just streaming can really make a difference in someone's life, and that's what I want to do. You know, I'm like getting emotional. How did I even get to this topic? I don't know, but I'm just having a moment, you know? And like, thank you for being here for it. I'm emotional. Give me a second. And it's like, I haven't even been streaming for long. I've been, like, on the platform for, like, a few months. And I know that people, like, they've been streaming for, like, years, and they, like, haven't managed to get what we have. Just, like, a little lovely community. And so, like, we were blessed, you know? Like, I didn't expect this. Not for at least a few months, you know? I'm just emotional. It's like, I didn't think we'd ever get to this point in, like, the streams ever. Like, I figured I might have, like, quit by the time I ever get to having a community. And, like, the thing that really, like, helped push me when I, like, first started was, like, one streamer. He doesn't stream that much anymore, but still, like, check him out anyway. Astro_9000. He's like, he's who inspired me to stream, right? Like, I wasn't gonna do it. I wanted to, but I didn't have the balls to do it. And he just, like, inspired me to. Not only that, he, like, supported me when I was, like, low, like, very low in the streams. When Rena was my only, like, viewer and my only, like, person in chat. He was the other person, you know? Like, he supported me fully. And we don't see him on Twitch anymore, but it's like, so I owe a lot to him. Like, a lot. I'm just, like, so thankful, you know? Give me a second, I'm getting emotional again. Like, I've been having, you know, a bad streak in life, right? It's just been bad life, you know? So it's like, of course I didn't expect any of this streaming stuff to work out, and it did. Like, a lot better than other people have had it, and I'm just, like, really thankful, you know? That's what gives it to, like, that's what gives it, like, I don't know. It's just, like, it seems like it's right, you know? It was all due to my hard work. Well, like, yeah, but, like, he's the one who pushed me out there, you know? It's one thing to get, like, a bunch of people to follow you, but it's another thing to have them stay, you know? I'm having so many voice cracks because I'm emotional. And I just can't right now. But yeah, I owe him a lot. He really helped support me when I first started. He's the one who even, like, got me inspired to do it. I wasn't gonna do it, man. I thought about it, but I never, like, actually taken a risk to try it. And I'm so glad I did. Oh my god, I can't right now. I'm emotional. I don't know why. Yeah, I miss him too. But, you know, we still see him on Discord every now and then. You know, he said he's gonna start streaming back up again soon. I don't know when. I owe him a lot. I really do. I never thought I'd get to this point. You know? It's like, give me a minute. It's like something that you wouldn't even like dream to achieve. Because it's like, it's such a hard thing to achieve. And it's like, why am I getting emotional? I have like, what? Less than like 100 followers, but still, it's like, you know, a big thing for me. Because it was like a thing that I didn't even want to dream of achieving. But it's like, we're here, you know? Wow, I need like a minute. I'll be in chat. I'm just gonna like be right back for a minute. Because I can't. Okay, sorry about that. That was like starting like hit like for real, you know? That was like hitting hard for a second. But it's like really thank you for being here, you know? Thank you guys. I'm so glad y'all are here. Like I'm trying to like stay calm for a little bit. Like I have no reason to like just start crying on stream like that. Like it'd be different if it were like we hit a milestone. No, just grateful. Real grateful for y'all. See, my voice is still cracking. It's like I'm better now. But like, oh my god, my voice still be cracking though. But like, genuinely, thank you for being here. This is like dream come true, and it's like it hasn't even really happened yet. It was just like more of a fantasy than like something I expected to actually happen. Super grateful. Like I need to calm down a lot. Emotions. Okay, I think I'm better for now. Can't promise that I'll stay better. But well, like I've been in a real emotional mood. I started the stream, I was raging about how Isaac like deserves credit. Then somehow got onto the topic of wow the money or not wow like I got onto the topic of like me streaming and how like important that is for me. It's great. It's great, really. Super happy to even be this far. You know? That was a lot. I'm sorry. I'm better now though, I swear. What do y'all want to do? Or talk about? Reina? Yeah, Reina, did y'all die? Did I make y'all emotional too? If so, I am sorry. Y'all think I should hop on Isaac or something? I was very close, bruh. Yeah. I was I had to like keep like muting myself on stream so that I wouldn't like cry like dead ass ball on stream. Yeah, I didn't even have a reason to. Like super grateful, you know? It's just I'm a basket case right now. My emotions be off the charts ever. I had to like mute so that I wouldn't like, you know, just like start bawling on stream with my cracky voice. I say as my voice is still cracking. But yeah, I'm super happy for where I am now. And it's like, I don't even like feel like I should ask for more. Because I'm just at peak. I'm not, but like I am, you know? Super happy. I never thought I'd get to this point, and if I like ever did, I didn't expect it to be soon by any means. wow, you know? It's just wow. It's a wow moment. Sorry I was taking a shower. That was super quick. Oh, stay cool. We'll try. But anyway, yeah, it's just, yeah. I'm happy for where I am. Like, I didn't think I'd get to this point, and if I ever did, I didn't expect it to be so soon. And I'm super happy, you know? I can't stop saying how grateful I am. You fling them. Yeah. um, yeah, just just happy, you know? Just I can't stop. I can't get over how like we're not even like a big community. It's just like what, 5 of us, 6, 7, it's 10 of us max. But I'm like so happy about it. So I've been blessed to like just be able to like stream, you know, and to like be at this point in streaming. And it's not like I'm huge or anything, but it's like yeah, it's small but mighty. That's what I kept saying while I was like on the verge of tears. It's like small but mighty, and I love it. It's great. Just I can't get over it. It's just I love it so much. I'm gonna ignore that, Sam. I can't. I'm just so happy. And like this would make sense if it was like a milestone stream or something, but nope, I'm just super happy. I never thought I'd get to this point. I know I kept saying that. I never thought that I'd ever get to like this is like where I wanted to be. And like I'm content. I'm happy. And like I want to like strive for like a bigger community, of course. But like I'd be happy if it stayed where it was. Like I really want to make this my career. I do not care how difficult that may be. I want to do it. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about it because I've been just like I've just been. This has been an emotional stream. Okay, what are y'all thinking I do? From 3 viewers now to 5,000 in a few months. Hopefully. But even just making it to 3 viewers was insane for me. I think that if you streamed at an earlier time, you would have even more. Oh, for real. Yeah. That's one of the biggest issues with my streams is that it doesn't work to anyone's schedule. other than mine, and my schedule's off the charts. But, like, I guess it also appeals to a certain audience, even if it's, like, no one there. It's like, the people that do come are, like, the ones that stay up late at night, they have shit on the mind or whatever, and they just feel like talking. Like how Air, came to the streams. Air was just, like, they were looking for something to do. They saw a thing that said, come say hi. They said hi, and now they're, like, a huge part of the community. I say they, but it's like they're not here. But it's like, that's how Air got into our community, because, like, she was just looking for something to do, and just came upon the streams. And I love that, because it's like, it's just by random chance, but it's like, it happens, I remember when we had someone other than me in the chat was already Pog, yeah. Rin was, like, supporting me wholeheartedly. Rin showed up practically every stream. Rin was the only person there, and they were just chatting to me, so that I'd, like, have something to say to people, or someone to talk to, or anything, And it's just, it made a difference. Like, Rena's support is what got me here. Like, mega thankful. I'm gonna cry again. Rena's the best, facts. %100 facts, though. I'm so emotional. I need to breathe. I don't want to keep crying on the stream. I want to do something productive. That's what I put in the stream title. But yeah, I want to try and stream at, like, a better time in the like, just in general. I already have the perfect idea in my head of what would be a good stream time, but it's like, I can't do that until I move out, until I get school done, until a bunch of things. The one stream that hasn't had anything bad in it, I hope so. Yeah, it's been a wholesome, lovely stream. And this is going in the VOD's channel, whether y'all ruin it or not. It's a shame I don't have a flower all to myself. Yeah. I'm gonna try and make the VOD, like, special. I haven't been uploading VODs. I'm gonna try and get them all, like, through today. Or, like, tomorrow. Like, I'm just gonna try to make sure to get them so that I don't forget to download them and then just never have them on the YouTube channel. Because I haven't edited the VODs at all. I haven't even checked them. So, like, I'm sure part of it's gonna be muted. Like, hopefully this VOD is not muted or something. And if it is, I'm gonna rage. Like, I don't want to get copyrighted or anything. It's like, I don't want it to be muted either. I'm gonna watch this VOD in the future. The only proof that I was here is the VODs. I mean, that's a way of life, honestly. We don't have proof that we exist unless it's captured in some way. Keep it clean? Yeah, but that's not what gets me copyright strike, it's the music. And if the music gets claimed, I'm gonna have a fit. This music that I'm playing should be copyright free. The music? Yeah, the music is what fucks it over. This is like the mini playlist that I haven't finished making. It has copyright-free music. I picked and choosed out some music. This is only 15 tracks in it. It's been on repeat for the entire stream. I'm so emotional. It's all baloney. I'm just so happy. I've been ranting about this for like literally forever. But I'm happy and super happy. Okay, y'all, what do y'all think I should do? I haven't done any gameplay whatsoever. This has been Minecraft, but I haven't been doing anything. Excuse me. Throat's messy. The music is very low volume. Yes. But I still think I don't think it'd be a problem. Yeah, but I mean, if they even hear a little second of it and then mute it on YouTube, I'm gonna be pissed. Whoa. Oh well, and you see. Oh wow, now I see Twitch is switching the PogChamp every day? Bruh, but they're all trash. Hmm. Hog dog for the win. Yeah, I guess that's what we have to go for. But I'm gonna be making the a new emote soon. Haven't even like discussed it with Reina yet. But it's gonna be reminiscent of Pog. And it was like almost Air's idea. I'm just excited. I'm excited for that. I have a lot of stuff to do for the stream. So hype. Yeah. New emo? Yep. I can only have 3 as affiliate, and I'm not, unless I get like real big, I'm not gonna. I don't stream on YouTube, but I could, if I get big. Wow, my voice is like super dead right now. Give me a second. Well, I was thinking of an emote, but I wasn't thinking specifically the one that you brought up. And you didn't even like mention it as an emote. You just said it to say it. But it was like it helped, you helped contribute. Anyway, I have a lot having a stroke. I have a lot planned for the streams in the future. And like if I ever do get big to the point where it's like I could be affiliate or like I could get partnered and like, live off that, then I'll take it, But for now I'm gonna stay affiliate. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. It's gonna be a surprise. I think it's a secret. Yeah, it's a secret. I will tell you in DMs though, right now, because of my mod. Yeah, boys, it's a secret. Ren, I'm gonna tell you in DMs, don't worry. But everyone else, it's a secret for. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Isaac, because I'm not doing anything in Minecraft, you know? Figure I should be a little productive on stream. Hmm. Queen Theory's time. Haha, yes. He's sad, no. Feel bad now. I feel bad. Have I said anything about Isaac? Oh, there's one thing. Tell him to come to the stream. Yo, Reyna, ban them. Reyna, do your job. Do it, you must do it. Bro, okay, fine, I'll tab out and do it myself. It's a bot. Literally gonna tab out. Reyna, that took so long. Don't worry, I'm kidding. Phone delay, sorry. Don't worry. The name of the one Flower's playing right now is called Rebirth. No, I'm playing Afterbirth Plus. It's basically it's just an expansion of Rebirth, like with a bunch of extra stuff. And the new one is Repentance. Yeah, the new one is Repentance. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I play Rebirth. In Rebirth, you get Isaac's head queen. Sam, I really feel like you're lying to me. Okay, literally. I look up The Binding of Isaac on Twitch. 3 people are watching the first original or something, or 26, I don't know. There's one that's like an entirely empty category. Then there's Afterbirth Plus, or Afterbirth. They don't even have the category Afterbirth Plus. Isaac is killed and stands as rebirth for something new? What? Are you making a new theory, or is this canon? Such a popular game, bro, deadass. There are 26 people watching the first, like the original, The Binding of Isaac, and there's 300 people, or 350 watching Afterbirth. That's so little. Imagine Isaac having a sibling. He doesn't. Yeah, it sucks. The original theory that people had was that Isaac's sister is Magdalene, but we later find out that that's not the case. So it's just, yeah. I hope Repentance gives you different endings where you can go to heaven or hell. That would be dope. I mean, there's the way you play it in like Rebirth and Afterbirth does take you to like some sort of version of heaven or hell. But I get what you mean. The game is taking forever to start up. Oh my god, the game is like crashing even though it's starting. Okay, there we go.
Isaac.
I feel like it's on delay. Hey, it says I beat Satan. I'm gonna, like, every time I try, I'm gonna try the daily one. That one's with Eve. I have no new theories, I just want water. Still haven't seen Eve. Oh, and it has Razor Blade. I think. Oh, that cuts herself. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that. But basically, Eve, she has Whore of Babylon. And if you didn't know, it's like Eve, hers is a bit better. Because it's like you can only have like a red heart. Like one full red heart or less for Whore of Babylon. But like the actual in-game item, you need half a heart. Which makes it really good. And now I personally don't use this item all that much. Or this character. So like, it's pretty cool, you know? I really wish I didn't use that. I should have figured that's what it did. But like, this, Eve is the only character in which this would be useful as a power-up. The razor away, facts. Wait, what? Who that? That's Eve. You unlock her by not taking damage for 2 floors, I think. I really wish I didn't get into this the way I did. What's his crooked penny? Oh. Okay. That's that, I guess. I'd die if I went in that. What happened? I did a fucky wookie. That's what happened. She cut herself and became stout. Ah, okay, that's fine. We don't need to try that. Let's try continue first. I'm gonna play where this went off. I died, okay. That was awful. Don't cut kids. Bro, don't say it like that. Yeah, she died. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Guess we're playing as Eve. Starts off with Core Babylon and Dead Bird. Dead Bird, it spawns a bird whenever she gets taken any damage, and that bird protects her. She starts off with no items, decent speed, range, fine range, fine damage. I don't know. How the hell did that happen so quick? I hit comma. I don't even know what this does. Oh, it gives me a little tail, like Mario. I don't know, does it grant flight? Nope. But anyway, she starts off with good items, right? But it's like, I'm not, you know. I don't play as normal characters usually. As you know, I've been grinding on Isaac. Or not on Isaac, I've been grinding on Azazel. It's because he's the easiest, right? He's the easiest, and that's what I've been grinding for, you know? I'm just trying to beat Mom's heart and unlock other characters. But I'm starting to realize I shouldn't do that. I should just play the game, you know? No point in grinding. When I said don't cut kids, I put the comma meaning they was referring to, yeah, not people that want to get. I know, but it's just like the way you said it. Just sounded awful. It's just like something like, I don't know how to explain it in the way I'm thinking. It doesn't sound right to joke about it. I'm not saying that you were, but still. I hate the music in the cellar so much. It's like actually an issue. Okay, there we go. Oh god. And this guy's gonna suck without a damage up. What up, man? I can't even one-shot flies, man. This is an issue, to say the least. And this is why it's so hard to get, like, basic devil runes, you know, as, like, normal character. And now I'm in Horror Babylon mode. Take the heart, take it. I'm gonna stay like this in the room, but I'm not gonna stay like this once I leave. Actually, don't do either of those things, yeah. Okay, I don't know, I'm recovering still. Eve is a hard character, well, all of them are hard characters, really, when it comes down to it. God, no, okay, see? What did I get for that? Nothing, I lost a heart. Oh, this is the thing that it gives you stone if you stay still. Okay, I'm gonna progress and then come back to that maybe. I'll hold on to the core Babylon effect though. I need the key. I'll die if I go in there. Well, what's the special? What is the special skill? It's the Horror Babylon. Basically, if you're at 1 heart or less, then you get that effect and it gives you damage up, speed up, like on all stats up, basically. Until you get, you know, red hearts again. Okay, that was not worth it, honestly. And for this, okay. And it's like, if I go in there, I'm gonna die, for sure. Yo, what was that? Okay, let's go back one more time. Okay, invincibility frames, let's go. Never mind. That was awful. You know, I want to keep trying new characters. I've played with her before, but like, still. Ooh, I've never played with Samson. Bloodlust. I think that's like, the more damage you take, the more you deal damage. Really? I don't use these invincibility frames. Temporary badass. I mean, fair enough. See, you gain damage for, like, each, like, take of damage you do. Like, so it's like, you lose some to get some. I don't know if it replenishes with health or something. I feel like I got plus 50 right there, got plus 50 right there. Because I'm not paying fucking attention. But it's almost like you want to take damage. Because of the damage up you get from this. And so it wants you to play into that mindset. Let's see. Does it lower my damage? It doesn't lower your damage when you replenish health. Ooh. Now I see why people like this character. I don't have him unlocked in my game. Like in my personal one. I wish we also had like a kills heal or something. Dude, that guy almost got me. I see why people like this character. I see the appeal for sure. And it gave me damage for that. What? I'm doing 9 damage. Well, this guy's OP. Wait. This guy's real good, actually. Wait a second. My new favorite character? I kind of want to unlock him on personal one now. Oh, what? I start out back to normal though, with my health or my damage. I guess that's fair, because if it just collected each hit of damage I've ever taken on a run, then I'd be at like 50 damage by the end of the game. Hey, I don't know who, but someone told me to join. Hog, what's up, my friend? It was Rena, I'm pretty sure. I think it was Rena, yeah. Fucking hate these guys. You know how many times I've died to a shit? One of these pieces of shit. Okay, let's do this. I say, without going into the treasure room or anything. I should have grinded for, like, I don't know, health or like a full recharge on my power that is now useless. Okay, doing 930 damage right now. Bye, baby. Ooh, 11 damage. Sexy. Very nice. I'm doing 11 damage and full health. This is great until I leave the floor and then start back at like 4 health. 4 damage. Anyway, I don't know what to talk about. I ran out of words. Which is surprising considering how much I've talked today. Lemon? What? No. What is this, baby monstro? Little Gertie. I mean, look at how slow his charge is. Bruh. Never knew doing 11 damage was sexy, bruh. I'm sorry, it just slipped out, kind of. Ooh. Okay, if I play my cards right, I can do this right. I say without having any coins to open this chest with. But, okay. Try this. Almost there, just one more. What a shame. He vibrates. Reminds me of that like little bit that Wilbur did with a little Enderman in Techno's house. He's like, "This is Edward. He vibrates." I don't know why I just thought of that. That was so random. Okay, I'm gonna need to use this on this one. Deadass. This guy's like so hard and annoying. Like, just kill as many as I can right now. Shoop de whoop. Hey! I like a shoop de whoop. I'm not a fan of the invincibility. It's a risk for taking damage. The shoop de whoop is reusable. Low Gertie is literally not worth it at all. I love not having flight. It's so great. I totally can't just camp at the rocks and like kill these guys instantly. Oh my god, that wasn't appreciated, but 8 damage up, right? Okay, what are we feeling today? I don't know. I'm not feeling anything right now. Okay, focus for a second. That was a waste of the power, but that's fine. You know? It is what it is, right? Kind of what I've been saying. Health up, Pog. The Emperor, I will save that. I've already explored basically this whole floor. That fly takes so long. I think we need an Enderman in the house. Yes, we do. For sure. What are we gonna name it? I hate these guys. And I don't even have spectral tears. I can't even focus on my speed down. Wow, that was great. I'm so glad I picked that up. Oh god, fuck. That did not help at all. Oh my god, no. I swear. I'm not used to playing with tears anymore. Don't even. God's sakes, please. Hollow Soul. Like, it's just Larry Jr. but worse. Chat ideas. I don't know, chat just died for a minute. I guess because it's late, everyone's tired. Thing is, it's maybe more risky to not explore a room. Oh god, yeah, it's more risky. Oh boy, here we go, here we go. Fighting with half a heart. We got nothing to lose but pride. And a lot of other things. My best bet is to just swerve. Thank you, Lil Gertie, you saved me. I did not think I was actually gonna live that. Okay, here's the end of the stream right here. Oh, Shoop has homing tears too. Dude, my damage is insane though. Okay. Literally tell this dude to open up. He's afraid because he knows. I don't know why I'm exploring. This is asking for death. Like, fighting these guys are awful. This is so evil. So, Bob. Everyone's sleepy, don't worry about it. I think, like, Sam and Air just, like, all died. I've been lucky to swerve all of the damage that I have been able to. And so I'm just gonna leave with what I have, because I'm afraid. Double active? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, that was... I don't know what I was expecting. Why did I die? Bruh, I was trying to change the character. See, this is why I need more characters. The basement is easy. It's a classic floor. It's classic enemies, but they're real easy. Our Enderman. Our. Ramming speed. I mean, that's fine by me. That's the thing that whenever I'm playing like with a Zazel or something, I have to ram into a Weasel. Dude, you cannot spell right at all. Sweetie, you need to learn to spell. You really do. Oh, well, I can take a... I was gonna say I can take a bunch of damage, but no, I can't. Oh, if I ram into stuff, it deals damage. Devil? Ooh. I'm thinking, since I got the rainbow poop, I'm gonna go somewhere and take damage. We know this, okay? Take damage real quick. Okay, one more. No, that's not worth it. Rainbow poop. Monstro. Now we're dealing way better damage. I'll save the... I'm gonna use the devil card. Might as well. Why not? And my Sam's power up. Oh, my damage is insane. I don't know, chat's sleepy right now. So after this, I'm probably gonna end stream. Thank you all for being here while I was having, like, an entire, like, a moment Thank you for, like, staying and everything. Just appreciate it. Wow, I hate the seller so much. Man, if I could one-shot these spiders, that'd be great. Chariot, temperance. Yes. Blood donation machine. 1 coin. Wow. Okay. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for showing up. Bro, you really gonna give me a lemon? Okay, piss myself all over the floor. What a great investment. It actually wasn't that bad, but still. I don't want to know what that is, but I have no way of accessing it, so I'm not about to try. One-shotted this bitch. Well, not one-shotted. Not by a long shot. Wait a second. Equality. It's gonna equalize my stats. I don't know how to feel about that, because my stats are about to drop. Or at least my damage is. Yeah. Hmm. Do ultra price? That's normally like a different thing. I was more focused on getting the bombs. I swear if I die to like that green puddle of sludge. I'll take the left hand. I really didn't think I'd actually take a hit right there. Oh god. Is that... What kind of fucking knockback did that bomb have? Or did the mushroom kill me? Oh, this is the developer's favorite OG Isaac item. It's that onion. He's cute. I mean, he's kinda cute. I like the shot speed. I like that. I would like soy milk. I never get soy milk if I'm playing a basic tiers run. This is like the closest I can get. This is so sad. I really like the speed. So good. Okay, forgot I was supposed to end the stream. Okay, after this one, I swear. Look at how great I am at dodging. Not one hit in this entire room. It doesn't count. Okay. After this, I won't end the stream. Bro moment. I'm not even trying to dodge, it's just like, I mean, I get damage every time they hit me. Thus making this easier. Speed up, okay. I'm just, I don't know, man. I'm sleepy as shit. I don't care, I'm tired. Oh my god, I was falling asleep on stream. As I was doing that, that was something else. Okay. Stream's over. I'll be in the Discord if y'all want to talk. Thank you for being here. It was, a very interesting stream. A very emotional one. Thank you for being here. If you want to help support the stream, please leave a follow. It helps a lot, trust me. And, we'll see you another time. And by that I mean tomorrow. Okay, bye. Good night, sleep well, guys. You know, all of that stuff. Bye. Okay, get this.